before as well, right? And they have won with the Undying on the offlane.
They won with it, yeah.
And they have this Kotl plus Undying combination as well, which is, I believe, a lot of fun.
It's toxic. Yeah.
It's very toxic. Yeah. Fun. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure. Like, I've been watching his games on Undying. He's building like proper utility, nothing crazy. And then you have this Kotl just pumping you with chakra magic, so you can decay even more.
I see Ring of Hell, pretty standard stuff coming up from Zai, at least in the quick buy. Let's see if they stick with the tri lane for now. Maybe try to get a first blood and see who's going to show up in this bottom lane. Because it seems right now that OG doesn't have a clue what's happening. But DM might scout things out, and he actually scouts the ward bottom.
It's one of those simple ones too. If you're playing at a pub and trying to gain some MMR, that might be that little...
While watching 3 replays of professional e-gamers playing it before, it does tend to give you... Oh, Chew. In a bit of a trouble here. He's only level 1.
Oh, no.
Zai. Well, he can also join him there with Skewer. They become king of the hill.
Oh, blinding light, shockwave, blood grenade, and a decay. They just kill Zai. Box.
Ursa. And on top of that, you do have Lich armor.
Yeah, the Lich armor, which helped them get that first blood. It's the 2-1 build right now for the Lich, and you're just trying to use that Frost Blast. Yeah.
Second game, doesn't matter if Liquid wins or loses. They're gonna ban out Undying, because this is pretty terrible to play into. Like, look where Zai's standing. He's a tier 2 tower right now.
I thought you were gonna say they were gonna ban the Coddle so they don't get cliffed like that again.
Forcing a TP on Yuragi. Never mind, they stop it.
He's trying to get out of this one, but he's not going to be so fortunate to do so. Mickey's going to get a kill there on Yuragi. And that's going to be really good for this Bloodseeker. At least something right now is going right in one of the side lanes for Liquid is now Chew. Ate the Remnant from BZM. That'll hit on Nisha, but Nisha's very confident with this shield. Yeah, they know that they can get that kill on a Chew.
Let's see the blast off. 1 second. He's going in.
Uh-oh. Now he's caught. BZM's here.
Value. No way, he TP's out.
Does he TP out? What? Oh, he's dead. He's just kind of gathering information while the rest of the team comes over. DM's going to use that ult, and immediately Blood Grenade, Fade Bolt, Zai on the run, not 6, so no RP. Steps are doing a lot of damage, and you know that with everything else, of course, when you could just pile it on. Rupture on a DM, Blood right down. RP also used by Zai. So Rupture and RP, but he's starting to decay on 2. They've got the Skewer, they'll get the kill eventually.
And some extra gold.
He's pretty
Tombstone. So Zai's getting it back in action. He's level 6.
Nisha mid. And Nisha as well. Nisha.
Astral Step or Dissimulate. Now holding the high ground, but I mean, just staying ahead. He's not level 6 yet.
And the Sinister Gaze, but BZM, he's going to be able to dissimulate, grab the Aether Remnant, now the double decay. The Astral Step of the kill into Insania. BZM, though, luckily he's got that Resonant Pulse, but I don't know if that's going to be enough with Mickey coming over and getting the kill into BZM, now looking for more. Blood right down. That lands on Taiga and kills him.
I feel like I shattered your dreams. You wanted to pick it up on your signature AA. Taiga. Nice.
Whoa,
blinding light. Stops it this time.
Yeah, blast off, not gonna connect, but I saw the reactive taser be green, so I was just wondering about that. I have nowhere to click his items anymore. I'm a big item fiend. BZM. We're getting hit by that sticky bomb. Sleight of Fist. Aether Remnant. It's Nisha, but they don't really have much follow-up to that anymore. Astral Step, and Boxy's in trouble. Proximity Mine down. That'll explode. Now a Chain Frost bouncing around as Taiga drops.
So Team Liquid, they're not really afraid to play this farm game. As soon as they get like 1 item on Ember Spirit, which is going to be Maelstrom.
They're trying to pinch this Ursa, but they already used the RP. Aether Remnant landed for a second. They're still jumping. Zai, the Skewer over. Actually missing the blast off now. So oh, Chew. He's got the stolen RP. Didn't use it. Showed it, though. And they get the kill on a Zai, so that's always nice to get, especially when the gold's going to Yuragi. The Searing Chains, Taiga in trouble, Sticky Bomb down, Aether Remnant lands onto Nisha. Chain Frost will bounce all the way over to DM and now over to the neutrals, bouncing back to DM on the kill of Taiga. He dropped the Tombstone to try and deter them from coming in, but they go to the Rupture, now the Blood Right, and it doesn't look like this Undying is going to survive. Get the kill with the Proximity Mine, as now BCM is in. Simulate to the side, Telekinesis in the RP, but no follow-up to that one. Blast Off comes in, Chew ends up dead.
Ragi getting the farm in the lane and now trying to find some farm in the outer rings as well.
What is a phylactery? Is Boxi gonna die here? And they've got the disarm onto Yuragi. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains coming through and knocking him up for a second. Shu's got these stolen proximity mines, so don't want to get all too close to those. He's starting to drop those down. Top lane, BZM goes to the Dissimulate. Okay, they've got the Rupture on a BZM. Still trying to fight Insania and get a kill here.
And the chain frost of Taiga.
Over to the creeps, and they'll get two. A lucky bounces. Yeah. They've Ruptured two. So even if he gets away from this, they could just Rupture him, but he's not going to do so as they've got the lockdown and the damage. Mickey just ripping him apart.
It's another, like, pretty much shield. You get so much effective HP coming to a fight with it.
The blast off lands on a BZM. They go to the Dissimulate. He'll Astro Step away. They go to the RP and it lands on a 2. The Chain Frost's going to follow it up and start to bounce. They'll get both kills. Mickey coming in into the speed of light. And Rocky's out of the back lines. Gets the kill on a Boxi, but tries TP out and will do so.
They have a lot of damage. 2 heroes farming with Empower. Make it 3 for a short period of time. And Insania, he caught BZM, but it's not gonna be enough. This phylactery feels really good to have on Lesh. It's just like extra slow, extra damage as well. It's a greedy item, but I think he can afford to go for it. Mickey now in trouble.
Would be worth so much gold. The Illuminate and the kill, BZM getting so much gold.
Double damage this time around.
Guardian Greaves, Remnant now over towards Taiga. Simulate away. They'll blast off to gain some distance, and well, they've got the Harpoon finished on Zai, so they can pull in Taiga and get another kill.
So you use that on Ursa, he can't get overpower. This is massive. This is like, this item is just too good right now.
They're coming over. Nisha's just kind of playing with his food at the moment, going for DM. Well, the rest of the team is here to follow it up.
Good body blocks.
I think Taiga's about to die here from the Harpoon that comes from Zai. He's wrapping all the way around. There it is.
Here we go.
I mean, that is the long wrap around. DM dies. Taiga's going to go down. Both these heroes, just nowhere for them to go as the rest of the team, the side of OG, is continuing to farm elsewhere on the map. So
they need to defend. They need to be in the base because there's going to be a lot of damage onto it. Empower, Blood Rage, Bloodseeker, who's extremely farmed. And another one.
Yeah, that's not going to work there, Chu. It's still RP, like, they could definitely still fight. But if Searing Chains, BZM needs to be careful again. Astro Step going for Nisha, but the lack of lockdown is just so apparent. You only get half the gold. Yeah, still got 10. A lot of damage being done here on Boxi by those mines that Chu left a long time ago. They go and get the kill on the Boxi. They'll throw it on the Blood Right? That's the silence onto the Rubik as DM surviving, but there's the RP as well as the Chain Frost that bounces over to Yuragi, but not doing a lot of damage. They'll finish off Chu. The Remnant right clicks. Nisha still not dealing with much control from the side of OG, so he's able to Remnant away. The Solar Bind slowing him down, but another Sleight of Fist. He's out of Remnant, so they wanted to go. Now is really the time to catch Nisha, but they're unable to really break the front line.
They don't know when Roshan's gonna spawn. We know that better than professional e-athletes, so that's one good thing going for us. So they can wait it out. Like, there's gonna be another RP available in 80 seconds. Rupture's gonna come off cooldown. Some Remnant's gonna be restored on Nisha as well. Let's see.
Step on 2. The Aether Remnant catching Insania with the Blood Right. Now the silence. Anta. They can't really, they don't really have the option to TP out though, because they've got Nisha here. Like, you go to TP and you might just get caught like Chu did with the Searing Chains. The control is available for Liquid. It's not really there for
Look at Taiga. He caught Taiga as well.
Yep. Harpoon comes in. They use the Rupture. It's on a BZM. They'll focus their attention on Taiga. Get the kill there. Blood Right down with the Dissimulate. Now going into the trees. I think Mickey is kind of aware of this. Aether Remnant connects, and Mickey's going to pop his own Manta, and they'll go and get the kill there on a BZM. So, I mean, that is just the absolute perfect play. Forcing heroes back, stopping their TPs. Now the team is split. You fight, you have everything, go and get these kills. And they're still looking for more. They still want DM. Yuragi, he can really be a spectator on this one.
Zai's chasing, harpoon, skewer back.
Got the harpoon, skewer,
he's
should be
a
a full
top.
team wipe. Oh boy. Yuragi looking for something, but he's gonna go in TP. Quite get that team wipe, unfortunately.
Oh, Zai staying on the high ground. Looked like...
There's nobody here from OG. So this just looks like a free roast, truthfully. Jumping through those twin gates is just a vicious play where you end up taking damage from those mines. There's something you can do. You want to farm that nullifier. You want to get your items, so you have to give up that Roche.
He has Shiva's guard available as well.
Fair, balanced, always allowed. Now going in, but look at this. Immediately, Yuragi has to run. So go for Taiga instead. They've got the telekinesis from their own Rubik to try and throw Yuragi from the damage. And Taiga still
Get a
dying
kill,
here,
yes, he
and they
can, against
finally
the
get
heal.
themselves DM. Ether Remnant, Mickey in some trouble, but he's got an Aegis to work with. So really, and killing off Mickey is not really the biggest concern here for Liquid, as there's the Chain Frost, doesn't bounce. And one mine exploding, Aether Remnant connects. Nisha still, though, with half health. They go to the Harpoon into the Skewer, and now you're out of the base. Sinister Gaze, BZM. We'll get back in with the Astral Step, so not awful, but the holding...
Nullifier's on such a low cooldown as well. This is 9 seconds cooldown, 5 seconds duration. Another rupture.
Who's instead on the Chew telekinesis, and that's not going to help him out. Chew's going to die. He doesn't have buyback. Now the rupture is finally worn out on BZM as they watch this bottom set of racks start to take some damage.
McKay also holding on to Paladin and Swords. There's some extra healing coming out from that. Extra spell life steal on top of it. Very nice synergy with Blood Mist. Bit low on mana though.
Sword bind, now Harpoon looking for the Skewer. Still has RP available when he wants to use it. Yuragi taking a lot of damage. There goes the Chain Frost. That's going to bounce over and get the kill on a Taiga. So Nisha, he's got that. And like you said, this is a game where it felt like Nisha was never going to die, and he hasn't done so yet. He's 7-0-15 and not afraid to go in at any point throughout these 33 minutes. Anti-Style's also one of those items just getting picked up by so many heroes.
Yeah, Universal Heroes with Anti-Style feels a really nice item to be picked up. Great stats coming out from it. Let's see, one last fight potentially for OG.
Going in, RP on a 2 though. BZM's already dead. He's gonna buy back. Got the silence. There's the Harpoon with the Blood Mist, skewering away Yuragi from the rest of his team. He does not have buyback, so there's no more Ursa. There's no more game here for OG. They'll call GG. And Liquid, in dominating fashion, despite what happened bottom, take game 1. I mean, that is really just perfect from A to B with everything that happened early on.
Yeah, the big difference is the way they set up the lanes.
Just not mid. It's now off lane. Okay. All right. Team Liquid and OG definitely bringing some spice to the drafts, bringing some new, fresh, exciting ideas. Which one's going to really win, though? Which one stands out as more successful or even more obnoxious, Keza? Because I liked how you guys were talking about OG of just being aggressive, rolling in, making sure they don't even get to play Dota. They're just Omega stuff.
Easily make stuff happen, and they kind of needed that. Ooh.
They find Chew, and they're going to try and lock him down with that Fortune's End, get that first blood. Boxi getting credit for it, as it says, Liquid, Boxi, 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 Boxi. First blood, they also got all 4 bounty runes, and Insania got a D ward.
Yeah, that's pretty massive. The Boxy needs to put his boots in inventory. He's been putting it in his backpack for a very long time. Okay, finally does it. Maybe he's not used to getting first blood and getting that extra gold, so it's like, oh, where my booty's at. So
He's
he
not
gets
gonna know
it.
what hit him when he starts to devour creeps and gets a lot of gold then.
Zai again, he's still level 1, Chew.
They're trying to go after him, and
This BZM kid, he's on to something. 12-2 against 5-0 on Nisha. This is pretty massive. I would, if you ask me like how this matchup would go, I would just probably say some generic stuff because I haven't seen it in action, but definitely
harass a little bit more on the BZM. Trying to do what he can. Zai again, Boundless Strike with the Jingu. and will fall here to Chew. They're trying to at least get a trade, and they will. So Boxi getting some solo experience at the moment. Maybe you could have Oracle throw Fortune's End if Mickey feels comfortable enough to be left alone. Gonna have a mid party.
Oh, makes it.
Balance strike, Sinister Gaze, Zai in trouble once again. They'll throw the blood grenade. They've got the frost shield on Yuragi. So there's the trade, and Boxi trying to come over with an early level in the Infernal Blade and the Scorched Earth. So he's got a killing spree, and Boxi, like you said, is in her 3. BZM over mid, Astral Step. He just came back to the lane.
Oh
Nisha's
my
gonna fall in
God.
return, though.
This is huge. Like, look at the XP on Earth Spirit. Taiga, let's see if he can finish him up. Not really. 12 men. Oh! He doesn't pop it.
Yep, arrow.
Wow, the surprise arrow.
And BZM had just TP'd back to the mid lane, and that was another kill on him. They sent him back walking. Taiga coming down here with a haste. Fortune's End. It's on to Yuragi. Oh, Sinister Gaze and starting to heal up. Yuragi's back to half health, but Taiga taking some damage, forced to leap away and gets into the trees away from the side of Liquid. Balance strike on Zai. No Primal Spring down. The Arctic Burn going the other way. Splinter Blast. Yuragi running. Fortune's End once again. Found, but they don't get him.
Yuragi's very
onto the high ground
aggressive.
again. Yeah, Primal Spring once more. The Fortune's End's going out of Taiga. So Yuragi hit with the Arctic Burn, but he's not going to be slowed up enough. So Taiga able to leap away. He just got
chase him
charged
down.
back. Sinister Gaze. Zai's in trouble. Boxi chasing. BZM comes in with a roll. They get the kill on a Zai. They'll look over and just miss out on finishing off the Doom. Now, my question is, do these moves... Hold on, Astral Step on a BZM. Fortune's End once again. Is the damage there with the Frost Shield? BZM's got a roll, so he's able to escape. Zai again. Sinister Gaze with the Wukong's bottom. Hold Embrace, but afterwards, I don't think it's going to be enough, and it certainly won't, as Yuragi's now 5-0-1, involved in 6 of these 8 early kills.
Man has been known to play some of these really bad matchups and still managing to do a lot in the game. BZM jumps in.
Yeah, hits on to Nisha, and now the Fortune's in the Astral Step, avoiding the arrow. Not a lot of mana left on Nisha, so the Chain Frost coming around, bouncing once, not doing a lot of damage just yet, but Insania getting chased, with Yuragi making the rotation. Insania's dead to BZM. They go after Nisha. He's got the Astral Step, but the Magnetize still pulsing, and that's going to be reapplied. The roll over that Assimilate trying to get into the low ground, but into the trees is Yuragi, and the chase is on. The chase is there. DM coming in with the Malefice, and they get the kill on Nisha. They look over at Mickey. They've got everybody here for the side of OG. Well, Mickey bringing it back a little bit, but he needs a lot of time to get things done. The balance strike. Yuragi's back top of the black hole, and they get the kill. And this is just twin gate to twin gate.
Can they get another one? No stuns available. But like, while all this was happening, DM, he's been sitting in the lane. He's gonna give it to Nisha so he can refill his bottle.
Doom.
An honest work. Gotta pay tribute to the meme.
Sinister Gaze and Frost Blast. Nisha still holding on to that Invis rune. Now they got the Malefice. Yuragi coming over from the side. He's got the Wukong's command. They'll get the kill into Insania. Roll, and Astral Step gets a little bit of distance. Aether Remnant placed down, but the roll this time lands. They've got the arrow to follow it up. That's a very dead Nisha. 13-5, 13 minutes into the game.
Yuragi's got like 13 minutes into the game, and he's still not done. They're gonna take this tower.
Hurt fighting. As Boxi getting chased. Alphys, Eidolon's body blocking. Jingu, Pounce leashing. They've got the Winter's Curse.
That's a good one.
That should be a dead DM, and it will be. So that means no black hole. Not that it was off cooldown anyway.
Chain doesn't connect
but
on anybody.
Fear isn't really going to be much, as Enigma's dead. And
he wants some more.
And it lands on 2. Mickey
wants a big one.
He's smelling blood. Astral Step. And can they get the kill to Yuragi? This would be a lot of big gold to get early on in the game, and it's going to be his. So they get the kill on Yuragi. They'll look over at Chew, and Liquid starting to piece it back together as they go and get themselves a Lich afterwards.
Oh, these are some big kills for Liquid. It's a lot of gold. And also Zai was the one who got it. So now Road of Aethos is going to be picked up. Good ways to like... Now, after he picks up that Diffusal Blade, it also comes down to Zai landing that sick curse. Chew. Let's see if he can control him long enough for another stun.
Nisha, Astral Step, Aether Remnant TPing, and the roll lands. The arrow comes in, but he avoids it with an Assimilate. Still Astral Step right towards DM, and they get the kill on Nisha.
These kills from Earth Spirit. Nisha still keeping the same amount of farm. Chain Frost this time around, gonna bounce a couple of times.
They've got this Winter Wyvern. Zai has the Winter's Curse if they can catch somebody. He's also got that Rod of Atos to chase with, but
now they want to take a fight, and as soon as he got it, DP's to the top lane immediately.
Black Hole, and that is going to hit Nisha, but they've got the False Promise. He's not above the threshold just yet, and he'll only go down to half health. Aether Remnant locks up BZM to simulate. There's the Geomagnetic Grip to get the silence onto Insania, but he's going the other way while the roll hits on the Boxi. Scorched Earth activated. Primal Spring doesn't land. The roll actually splits the seams between Boxi and the rest of his team. Another roll going the other way. Now up Aether Remnant, Fortune's End, and he's able to walk it off.
Oh, these rolls not connecting. They need those to be able to set the kills. Holding, like, it's an interesting build from BZM because he's not having boots of speed right now, going into Octarine Core. Oh no, can they lock him down? Curse is available.
Blade. And they've got the leash. They've got BZM locked up for a moment, but roll away, Pounce leashing again. There's the roll from BZM though, and he's looking for a high five.
They do have this observer board that Zai is sitting on, which didn't catch a glimpse of him, so that's a bit unfortunate. Try to go for Roche with that Deso plus Eidolons. Should have enough damage, it's not the quickest one. Nisha, no Dissimulate. One Astral Step available.
Needs to really watch out. And Insania, oh, that was his Cobalt that we were seeing there.
Yeah, it's a good way to get some extra gold. I was like, what is that aura? I have not seen that. Had to check. Prospecting aura.
Shu's also going to die here. Zai using that Winter's Curse, but while getting this kill, the rest of OG are getting themselves in Aegis.
Without Winter's Curse, seems like they don't want to contest it right now. They feel like they can drag the game, dodge some of these fights, maybe get a pick off, and they also want to get Zai back into the game, and he's back. Like, considering the start, is there a follow-up? Bit too close.
Not really, and they've got the sentry down, so the Rod of Atos, Taiga in trouble. The Doom is even committed to this. Boxi continuing to Doom Taiga.
I'm really glad that we made... Because, first of all, people can't die with Morphling fully shifting. Insania,
strike.
He's out.
Insania's gonna die. Yeah, has buyback, has False Promise if they do chase. Roll in hits Nisha, and I wonder if they'll get this buyback to dissimulate.
Wow.
Now over right to BZM. They've got the silence and the Spirit Vessel, the Astral Steps to try and get away. BZM, where are you at? Rod of Atos, there's the Pounce leashing, and they'll get that kill on a BZM who is so far in. He is just in too deep. Some 41 might have retired, but that is certainly holding true with a move like that. They're going to go to the Chain Frost with the Ice Spire. Nisha solo killed by Chu.
What is happening in this game? What the hell's going on? You see Earth Spirit underneath the tier 4 tower, while tier 2 tower still being alive.
Just 2 seconds. Pa, 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 with the Ice Spire and the Chain Frost.
Double Pounce.
Ooh-wee. And that's the Pounce. Boundless Strike. Okay, thinking about going back in. He's got another Pounce, so he
control as well. OG.
Enter. Chain Frost with the Ice Spire. All right. Well, Guardian Greaves action. Earth Spirit's got himself an Axe Shard, which happens because Lich bought his own.
And he's also not the most farm hero in the game.
Dead.
They're chasing. Can they catch Mickey? He's too slippery. The fish got away. One hit him, which means that he used this component to get either drums or Solar Craze, the Wind Lace, and now has extra Ring of Regen that's not being used for anything.
Doom. And is going to be committed on Chu. Like I was saying before, Boxi doesn't care who he dooms. Astral Step, Aether Remnant, Moonlight Shadow, BZM in some trouble. They've got the sentries down here for BZM. Roll, Nisha trying to get in front. Now BZM. Escape, and now Slar coming in, finding BZM once again. Fortune's End, they've rooted him up, but they're not going to get the kill, and the rotations are coming in from the rest of OG. They need to be careful. The Aether Remnant doesn't land with the Balance Strike hitting here. And they'll go and get the kill onto Insania. Mickey now on the run. DM does have this blink. He's got the black hole available if he can catch up. The Aether Remnant hits BZM on the roll. They're starting to get pretty big in terms of experience gained by them. Chain Frost bouncing, Sinister Gaze, but they'll be able to get the kill there onto Chu. And now the Wukong's coming through. False Promise onto the Void Spirit. Taiga trying to run here, but Zai's got the damage, something we've talked about as he's continued to get some farm. He's got that Witchblade as well as the Gleipnir now. And the look is Mickey's in. Boundless Strike goes into the ult, right-clicking and going after Yuragi. They've also got themselves Nisha. He's trying to get away and just barely does. Doom used, but on the roll of BZM, so he's already gone. Gonna go find Zai, arrow hits, and that will be a dead Winter Wyvern. The first time he's died since the laning phase, 30 minutes into this game. They still want more, but Nisha, he's hard to catch.
A moment, pretty much. Second Roche. Oh no, it's gonna go to the Radiant side, and OG. They need to go through the gates. They're gonna get bonked. Bonk. Let's see.
Or no, Roche is just gonna stay here.
Nah, he's changing his mind.
All right, he's
going back.
Do I stay or do I go? They're looking, they'll find themselves Oracle, and well, they can't survive.
Seems like
Now they know
BZM
that they're bottom.
did not want Taiga to get the kill with an arrow. Kicked him away. Mickey, he's chasing. He's behind them already. They might take this fight. There's still buyback available on Oracle. Not sure if he wants to use it immediately.
Can't really TP in too close. Like Shadow,
That's a big one. There's also Gem.
BZM. Oh boy. If you can get that gem, you've got the vision. They go to the black hole. It's going to be on a Mickey. Mickey's in some trouble with the Wukong's right on top of him. They get the kill on a Mickey. They'll take him out. He's going to buy back immediately with the Winter Skirts now on a Yuragi. The damage, though, isn't really a lot. They buy back on Chu. He's got the outpost to come over to, and that's exactly where he's going to TP into. Infernal Blade, right clicks, coming through from Nisha, lands the Aether Remnant onto this Enigma with the Astro Set. They get the kill on the DM. He's also got buyback. He's also got that outpost, but the Gleipnir thrown over from Zai. The control is not
They
there
want more.
onto
They
this
need
monkey
this
king, but they want to
monkey.
find him. They got the kill on the Chu once again. Fortune's End lands on Mickey, but doesn't catch Yuragi. Goes back into the trees. Now pops that KP and TP's out.
This Roshan should still belong to Team Liquid. They did commit with buyback on Insania and Mickey. Mickey this time around unable to get a lot of trouble. Zai not close enough for that Winter's Curse. It's going to be much easier now that he does have Blink Dagger available, but I like the aggression from Liquid, understanding that they need to contest this second Roche, and if OG uses Black Hole, Wukong's command, Chain Frost, after they show up in a fight later on, there's not enough damage and not enough control to kill them. Like, they're Slark's not afraid of any of these abilities if there's no Black Hole, I would say.
I whispered for dramatic effect.
You got me all hyped up for it.
Gem? Is there a well over there? Moonlight Shadow. Chain Frost bouncing on the Spire. She's taking a lot of damage. He gets killed off by Nisha with the Astro Step. And they've got the Gleipnir, and that catches BZM. And he'll be able to roll away, but the Nullifier on him won't matter because they're not going to jump up onto the high ground.
Mickey also picked up the shard for himself, which means that they will have saving tool. It's just such a strong ability against Enigma, and also synergizes nicely with Oracle. Having that extra heal on top of False Promise feels really nice. They need to take the fight. Ragi, he's cutting into backlines.
Yeah, he wants to get this kill on the Zai before he's able to do anything. The Cold Embrace. At the same moment, though, BCM is dead, and Zai's able to survive with the False Promise. DM now the focus of the attention of Nisha, who doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. They go to the Black Hole. They've got the control. It's onto this Void Spirit, but over to the side is Mickey going in with Pounce and Leash on a Taiga. So they've got the control. The Winter's Curse will get the other two heroes.
Doom is available now.
Taiga and go after these other two, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They'll use the Doom. It's on Yuragi. They'll take the Monkey King. They'll find DM. The Hurricane pulls him back. It's a triple kill for Mickey as they go in looking for more.
50 agi on Slark.
Hits onto Taiga as Mickey now under the tier 4 towers doesn't want to die the same way BZM did. He does have an Aegis to work
Still has
with.
ulti available.
Yeah, could maybe dive, but he doesn't want to die.
This is the problem. Like, your monkey is all about physical. There is no Maelstrom, so even if you catch Winter Wyvern in Wukong's command, he's still not gonna die. Gets Cold Embrace off. Insania with the nice save. My man is rich. And looking at the next item that he's gonna buy.
Ooh, okay. Taiga's not having a fun one.
Not at all. Slark, 14 permanent agility. In the previous fight, he had almost 50 stacks available.
Just for spectators.
Yeah, you set the alarm, didn't you?
Yeah. Trying to. Mickey leashing, pouncing, controlling, and killing DM. 52 seconds, and the Winter's Curse is used on BCM. The damage coming in from Zai, but there's the roll. The Fortune's in, trying to keep Zai alive. That's exactly what they do. Boxi comes in. He says, hi, my name is Boxi, and I'm here to kill you. The harpoon, the pull, the kill. They'll take out Chu. BZM's gone. The Chain Frost, not going to do much.
Gonna connect on Monkey anyway, and it's now time to go in. He's holding on to Shield Rune, having extra 1,000 damage, makes him super tanky on top of Cheese. DM does have buyback available, but you don't want to commit to it, which means you're not gonna need to lose another set of barracks.
Going near again, they're controlling the Monkey King. Mickey is just in, and I just don't think there's any way to stop this Slark. He's into the base. They get the full team wipe. They have no Monkey King for 70 seconds. I don't think you can defend this. Did he buy the Ags? So he bought the Ags, but he's having it delivered on the courier for Zai. I thought he was just going to buy it in the opponent's base. They'll jump in, they'll try to defend, they get the kill to Chu. He's got buyback, he'll use it, but BZM, he does not. So 65 seconds without this Earth Spirit. And what with the false promise, you can just dive into the fountain, do whatever you want. The attention from the fountain actually goes in on over to the Boxi. And how long is this gonna last? I think maybe forever. He's here in the fountain. There's the rampage for Nisha. They're clearing it up. They go to the Wukong's command. They'll finally call GG. The right clicks. The fountain doesn't do enough in time. They end up getting the kill to Nisha as well as Mickey, but it's too late. GG was called. It's a 2-0 here for Team Liquid.
They're having too much fun. Gotta love this team. Like, no matter what happens,